Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my Think Journal. It's a good Sunday, a bright one, of course, and we thank the Almighty God for granting us an opportunity to see this day. I happened to have met a friend in the morning when I left church, and this of my friend questioned me on my thoughts about Nairobi County politics. And he asked me that if elections were to be held today in Nairobi between Johnson Sakaja, the current governor of Nairobi County, and BABU OWINO, the current member of parliament in Embakasi East, between the two, if elections are held today, who would be the governor of Nairobi? I even didn't take time to think about this, and I directly told him that if elections are held today in Nairobi County, then BABU OWINO would beat Sakaja very early in the morning. My reason for indicating that BABU OWINO would beat Johnson Sakaja very early in the morning are tied to a number of factors. Number one, BABU OWINO, is one leader who resonates well with the youths. And as you can bear me witness, during the mandamanos of the Azimio la Umoja, BABU OWINO was the pillar of those demonstrations. And with BABU OWINO on the ground, those demonstrations would be successful in Nairobi. It therefore means that BABU OWINO understands how to operate, how to work with the youths, which again are the majority in Nairobi. And during politics, they play a very vital role. And that is one factor that would make BABU OWINO be ahead of Johnson Sakaja. Because, BABU OWINO is one person who is tough. He has the vigor, he has the mantra to always push for whatever thing that he always wants. Secondly, BABU OWINO has a development track record that speaks for himself. If you go to Embakasi East and just do a random sampling, just ask the people who stay in Embakasi East, then they would tell you that BABU OWINO is not matchable there. He has done a lot for the people of Embakasi East, beginning from roads. BABU OWINO gives bursary to children who are going to secondary, children who are going to the university. And that again gives him the opportunity to hold Embakasi East together. And therefore, if elections are held, then I want to believe 80% of Embakasi East members would vote in favor of BABU OWINO for governor. Thirdly, BABU OWINO is also a realist. BABU OWINO is one leader who believes in the end justifies the means. And I want to also believe that is one leader who reads so much from The Prince by Niccolò Machiavelli, who believes that there are only two things that a prince needs to retain power for a longer period of time. Number one, that leader needs to be loved by the people. That leader needs to be feared by the people. It is important for the leader to have the two, to be loved and to be feared by the people. But most importantly, for the prince is to be feared. Because Machiavelli says that you cannot determine what the people would love, but you can determine what the people would always fear. Love is something that comes from the people. They would love something if they want, and if they don't want, they would not love it. But for fear, you would determine what the people fear. So by the virtue that BABU OWINO is also a realist, makes him ahead of Johnson Sakaja. BABU OWINO is one person who goes for what he wants. And if he has decided that he wants to go for that governor, then whichever vote will stand in his way, BABU OWINO will be governor. The fourth and last factor that would make BABU OWINO the governor of Nairobi, in my view, is numbers. BABU OWINO, comes from the Luo community, who I want to believe are a major community in Nairobi County, and who also actively participate and help in shaping the political idea and political moves in Nairobi County. Babu Owino also is a member of Azimio la Umoja, which is a populous coalition within Nairobi. By being a member of the Luo community and a member of Azimio la Umoja, the people who also fall in those two categories, a majority of them would automatically support Babu Owino because he's one of them. Again, Babu Owino is married to a Kikuyu lady. And Kikuyus are the major community in Nairobi County. And if Babu does his politics well and talks to the Kikuyu community in Nairobi, they would support him because, the Kikuyus have been having some problem with Johnson Sakaja, especially those who are doing the matatu business, club owners, and good. Last but not least, tied to the numbers that would still make Babu Owino the governor of Nairobi County. Nairobi County is made up of 17 constituencies. Running from Westlands, we have Dagoretti North, we have Dagoretti South, we have Lang'ata, we have Kibra, we have Roysambu, we have Kasarani, we have Ruaraka, we have Embakasi South, we have Embakasi North, Embakasi Central, Embakasi East, and Embakasi West. We also have Makadara, we have Kamukunji, we have Starehe, and finally we have Mathare. Out of these 17 constituencies, if you ask me, I will tell you that Babu Owino will be leading in 10 constituencies. That will be Westlands, that will be Lang'ata, that will be Kibra, that will be Ruaraka, that will be Embakasi South, Embakasi North, Embakasi East, Embakasi West. The only constituency in Embakasi that I'm not very sure with is Embakasi Central. We have Kamukunji and Mathare. Those 10 constituencies, Babu Owino will be leading in the morning. The rest of the 7 constituencies, we shall still debate on who shall be leading. If either it would be Babu, it would be Sakaja, or even they would tie. So that is another factor that makes Babu ahead of Johnson Sakaja, as much as Sakaja is the governor of Nairobi County. Otherwise, that is my own opinion, that is my observation, and that is my take as a member of Nairobi County. If you are watching this video for the first time, please take a minute or so, click at the subscription button as well as the notification bell so that when I produce a video like this next time, YouTube will automatically notify you. Thank you and may God bless you.